Good morning. Happy Saturday. How is everybody doing? Hello, No Mercy. Hello, Shannon. And no worries, David, at all. I am so excited to build our little adjoining community here next to our Christmas town today. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, good morning. You guys have to let me know how the music volume is this time, because I know last time it was too quiet. Okay, thank you, No Mercy. Everything's going well then. That's good. Okay, well, we desperately need schools, education, and a community here. So that's what we're going to build today and fill all this out. So I think let's start with some road planning. Let's go ahead and grab, you guys know I like to do a dirt road first. So let's go ahead and grab a dirt road here and just get a bit of a road layout going. Yeah, I think it'd be good if we came from there. And then let's give this a nice curve. Actually, I think we can do better than that. There we go. That's going to give us better room now. Ooh, maybe I need to move this over a little bit. It's feeling a little crunchy. Maybe I just need to come up a little bit more. There we go. That's nice. Okay. Let's actually give some big room there. We want to make sure we have enough room for schools. Let's make some room for some nice curves here. I love a good road layout. Okay, that's a start point on that side. And then if we come through, we can do a bit more of a grid over here, I think would be good. Something like that. Hello, V. Good morning. Okay, starting to come together here. This is nice. A little close to the highway there, but I'm all right with that. We can put some trees there. We can actually scooch this over a little bit if needed to. Okay. That works. That works for now, I think. Yeah, I think we'll probably Okay, I don't think we need this here. And this could become a road that goes straight out that way. Okay, we'll figure that out as we go. Okay, I feel like this is a good little start here. Hello, Steve. I think what I'll just do is do a, we could do a little pedestrian, little something here would be nice. I just like the idea of having some dead-end roads too. You see that often, especially since this is more of a main road through. Now, the other thing I want to do is I think I'm going to turn this to a smaller 4-lane. I think that would actually be really good to do through here, like so. Yeah, that works. That works. Okay. All right, so let's think about this now. So essentially this is our pedestrian road that will prioritize bike traffic. So I think we want to think about that. So it would also be nice to hook into biking on this side as well. So I think what we'll do is let's grab bike road with trees. Let's bring this through here and across, and then we can hook up with that there. So I do like the yeah, and then we'll make this a bike. And then this can go off this way. I think that's good. Okay, and then let's just get some regular roads that allow parking, which is very important. And then I think here we will do some asymmetrical. Will be helpful. Oh yeah, okay. I wasn't thinking about that the right way. Okay, so there we go. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so now we've got a little asymmetrical. So let's go ahead and give this road some priority here. Yeah. For now. Okay. All right, we're off to a good little start. What's everybody up to this weekend? What's everybody doing? So, as you guys know, I said I had a crazy busy week. With work. It was a very exciting week, but it was quite intense, quite intense. You guys know I work for an author, and one of her videos went viral everywhere on the internet. So my life was like living on social media this past week, which was fun, but also very intense. Very intense. But it was a lot of fun. So, okay, so I like this now. So let's think about our pedestrian connections here. So I think what we should do is try to connect up a little pedestrian road piece right up into this. I think that would be good. It's the blue stone here. Is this gonna be awkward? No, actually that works really nicely. Okay, so then that just connects you right onto the road, the pedestrian road, which I really like. That's actually very nice. And then I think I like the idea of getting the bike traffic to get right into kind of our like miniature main street here that has a lot of services. So I think then what we do is just grab yeah, I kind of like the idea of doing a dual. So if we do a bike and then a regular pedestrian. Yeah, that's cool. And we have a cool little detail opportunity in between there. I really like that. That's gonna look nice. Okay, we need some trees for this neighborhood. Oh, this is a different tree here than this one. We need to fix that. Which tree is that? That's a totally different tree. Is it this one? Yeah, no, it's not that one. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. Is it this one? It's this one. There we go. Now we got the right tree in our Christmas town. Okay, so this is not our Christmas town, so we want to pick a different tree for out here. Oh, yes, it went, I should have mentioned that. Yes, it went viral in a very positive way, which was a lot of fun. Yes, it was extremely positive. Let's go for a little tree here. Yeah, no, it's never fun if you go viral for the wrong reasons, but no, it was for good reasons, which is great because her book comes out on the 20th. Oh my gosh, that's another reason I've been so busy with work, is because we're about to have a book come out. So it's been very, very, very crazy. No, I'm not going to either. That was to your question, Shannon. You will be offended. Hello. Hello, hello. Ah, nice. Yeah, actually, probably while we're streaming, again, I've had a crazy week. I actually have a grocery delivery coming sometime this morning. So we'll see. So Anna might bark. See how that goes. Okay, I think this is really good. We've hooked up our bike and pedestrian on both sides then. Okay, so we want to think about a high school, an elementary school. Definitely we're gonna need a library. I think we also need to think about childcare and elder care, because those are the other things that we didn't add in this area. And then we need apartment buildings. And yeah, and then maybe like a little satellite college, like one of those buildings, just those small ones, something to fit in here. So it's a lot to fit in, but I think we can do it. And then we just pack around with residences. So I think that's what we do. And I think, yeah, okay. So let's start with the big thing first, which we know is going to be the high school, depending on which building we choose. Yes, it's always morning for me. Yes, the bakery idea is still floating around as well for what we're going to do on the other side. Like I think over here it'd be really fun to do a farming community. So I think we could blend in a bakery somewhere around here as well. So we'll think about that too. Okay, let's see, high school. So let's look at some options here. That's a large elementary school. We do have the countryside. I don't want to use those because I think we'll do like a countryside over there, which would be cool. And I mean, yeah. Okay, so let's go back into here. Maybe we just go with this smaller, compact high school. University, high capacity high school. I just don't think we need that. I think that's too much. So I think what we do is do this high school here. Where do I want to put this actually? I think it'd be nice if we gave this some room and we could pair this up with the other library that I like as well. Let's just put this here. Let's put that here. And let's grab a little bit of parking. Do 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 do. Steve says I always start these in the morning and finish in the afternoon. Yeah, same for me. It's like 8:20 right now here. Okay, let's give that a little room. That's nice. And then we can go in and grab, there's this school library I really like. If we put this down, whoops. Yeah, that has a nice feel to it. Let's go ahead and move this back and give it a little space. Like so. And a little surface painter. Yeah, and to answer your, excuse me, frog in my throat. To answer your question more fully, Shannon, the reason I don't say who the author is because then you could just go to her website and it would be pretty easy to figure out what I look like and who I am and all that stuff. And I just like to keep that to myself for internet reasons. Okay. All right, so let's put this here. Okay, that's looking nice now. I like this. This feels like it's together. Yeah, it's like this building and this building do have like a similar height. I think that actually works really well. So that looks nice. Okay, so there's our high school. Let's now think about our elementary school. So there's this one. There's this one. Which other ones are there? There's the little community school. Okay, so let's go back in here. I really do like this elementary school, so I think that's what we go with. Let's go ahead and put this on the other side here. I wasn't planning on putting these all together, but you know, I think actually it's gonna work really well. Let's give this a little room so we can put a little landscaping in between there, which will be nice. Perfect. Nice little detail opportunity there. And then let's go ahead and grab our miniature playground. Right here. And we can just bring this right in. Perfect. Oh, that's nice. That is very, very nice. Okay, and then let's go ahead. Grab another little path there. We're gonna have to clean that up. There we go. Okay. I am also a reader. We'll have to talk about books sometime, Shannon. That'll be fun. Okay, so we've got elementary school, we've got our library and our high school really packed in here nicely. Let's grab our little daycare because I think that can fit over here. A little bit of move it magic. I think we put this the other way. Perfect. There we go. There we go. Okay, and then we could do some little parking here on the side. I was not expecting to put everything right in this little corner, but this actually works really nice. I am pretty happy with this. Let's just move this over just a smidge. A bit more of that path open. Okay. Hopefully you guys like this. All right, so where do we want to put our... The other thing I want to put in is our elder care. We could probably, oh, maybe we should put that. I do like the idea of having it near the trolley though. I wonder if we could just, I mean, should we just put it right on the trolley? I mean, why not? That way you really have prime transportation to all the things. It's actually not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and move this to the corner. Yeah, that's really nice actually. And we can just do some nice trees and fencing along here. That works pretty nicely. Okay. And then this will solve once we actually put some residents in here. The other thing we could put in here is a bit of a sports something small. We could put in some tennis courts, but maybe we just do, let's look and see. We do have, that's too big. I was thinking a lake might be nice, but, well, you know what we could put in? We could use one of Larry's. This is what we should do. We should put a community garden. That would actually be really nice. Oh, and we also have these too. The small play park. I bet we could fit in both. So this is the small one. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be nice. Okay, we're just going to do some move it and get it all moved around. The holly jolly trolley, that's right. Yeah, exactly. There is parking on this though. I'm not going to fuss about it. It is what it is. I mean, this parking can be for emergency vehicles, so that's fine. Okay, let's give the seniors a nice community garden here. Let's actually move this out of the way for just the moment. There is... Okay, I wonder if I... Okay, perfect. Because then what I want to do is grab this. I'm just going to use move it because this is a really tight area. But we can bring this along the front here. Okay, you are just going to remain attached. Let's just see. There we go. That's clean. There we go. Now it's like you're walking right to the community garden as part of the seniors. Love that. Okay, and then let's grab this too. That doesn't fit there. I might put that somewhere else. Sorry, everybody. Okay, but what we can do is, what I'd actually like to do is do the little outdoor gym. Yeah. Okay, let's move this for a second. Because again, just creating a nice facility for the seniors to come be able to, you know, do their little daily exercises, I think is really nice. And then we can put this right along the back here. Yeah, I think that looks really nice. Really, really nice. And then I think let me just line this with a path. Just giving that an extra wide sidewalk there. Doing the same thing here. It's a little redundant, but I like it. There we go. Okay, I think that looks really cute. Yes, my very busy week delayed. I like planned out what I was gonna build. I always do like a test build, and in hindsight, I should have just recorded my test build, but I normally just, you know, kind of putz around and figure out what I want to do. So yeah, it didn't happen. It did not happen. Okay, I think we should bring in some more parking along this side here. Yep, that's nice. Then we can pull this all the way to there. Yeah, and then we can just do some really nice landscaping around here. We can even fit in. I mean, I bet we could even fit in another little park here. Yeah, that's nice. That is great. That is great. And then you know what we could even do? Bring this in. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. It's okay. That's why we have move it. Bring this to here. We'll do a lot of, don't worry, we'll make it safe for the seniors. We won't let them walk out on the highway. And then if we just, actually I might go with a smaller parking lot there. Bring this to here, and then let's grab one of the smaller parking. This one. Perfect. Bring that right to there. Okay, now we've created something really nice for seniors who might want to live here. We just need to fix this so they can't walk on the highway. We definitely do not want that happening. Let's move that for a moment. Move this back. Excellent. There we go. And then we can do some really nice landscaping back here. There we go. Okay, hey, we are on a roll this morning. This is great. And then that's nice because then we have plenty of room for our bakery situation over here. And then we can bring in some more buildings over here. But we definitely need to get some people moved in here. Oh, the other thing I did want to think about is we seniors do love crossing islands. I hope not. It's very dangerous. Too funny, too funny. Okay. All right. Oh, the other thing I was thinking about is a little bit of a college satellite situation. So I think that would be really handy. Maybe that's what we could maybe do something over here. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We're on a roll. Okay. Now, what housing do we want here? Why does this feel like this is not straight? So we have the Europe. Yes, Anna? Or what? What? Oh goodness. Okay, hold on one second, guys. 1 second. Okay. All right, now she's situated. Okay, so back to my question. Do we go ahead and lean in and just pull through the, do like a little high density European neighborhood? Do we do the emerging downtown? Do we do like just some really nice plain old vanilla apartment buildings? I feel like we need some residents here, so we should pack them in. Shan says, I need to go to the grocery store. I don't really want to. That's why I'm grocery delivery is coming today for me. I feel that pain. Emerging downtown, Shannon says. The emerging downtown, is that low density or high density though? I think it is the high density, right? Oh, Brooklyn. I do like these ones. The emerging downtown is really nice though. Yeah, we should emerging downtown. I just can't remember. Is it gosh, I wish they had it, I think, named. Is it the low density or high density housing? I can't remember, but let's go ahead and do that. I think, actually, we've got a good grid here. We should place up. Oh, you know, there's those nice corner ones that are the emerging downtown that we used in our mall area, remember? Those were really nice. I think those were 4x4, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Yeah, these kind of, ooh, these kind of have a similar look of the high school, these little apartments. These are kind of nice. These are also, oh, these are really nice too. These are more like a duplex type situation. These also feel nice and feel like they fit. I feel like that's a little too much for this area. Yeah, there's these corner ones that we could put in. Let's pause this for a second. Oh yeah, I like the corner ones. This is a good... Okay, I think we can make these work. Yeah, I like that. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, these buildings look really good, I think, in this little corner area. Okay, so then let's figure out which other buildings put around here. But yes, let's get the lighting appropriate here. So, let's see. There are these, which I do like. But I think what we need is different size here. Yeah, this is nice. Yeah, these look nice. Okay. Now, I'm also wondering, yeah, if we did, it will fit with Move It. What does this one look like? That's kind of nice with the yard there. I'm not opposed to this one. But I'm actually thinking I'm gonna buy 3. Man, there's so many cute ones to pick from. Oh, I do like this one. Okay. Yep. That's gonna work. Yeah, that's nice too, because there's this little opening here, which is nice because then you can just walk right back there as well. That's really nice. There is a little stair here though. That is a problem. I think we would just need to line this up then. We could bring this a bit closer this way. Overthinking it, but Details are important. Yeah, so there's just enough room for you to walk. You can access that, and then you can also access this side. I wonder... Oh yeah, we can move this more this way too. Okay, I think that actually works really nice. And these are cute too, because the doors are on the side here, which is really nice. Which means we have room for a little bicycle parking. Just move this right into there. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. What do we think? What do we think about this little combination here? Looks good? This is looking really nice. Okay, let's do the same on the other side. Okay, let's grab we're going to move this all the way to the edge. We're going to bring this in. Oh, this is a slightly different... Oh, that's cool. This is a different one. Okay. I'm for that. I'm for that. It's a little different look. I think the issue is there's these little stairs here, so I think we can't use that one. There we go. That's the right one. Oh, except the opening is going to be on the other side now. Well, that's okay. I don't like that though. I think we need to pick a different one for this side. That's nice. There's still enough room to go on that side, and this looks pretty cute. We can still make room for... Oh, but see, there is stairs on that side too. Well, it's a little... Well, if we move this... Okay, actually, I have an idea for this one. If we go that way, then what we can do is on this side, there is a little path this way. We can do a little detailing in here. So I think we could grab little fencing here. There we go. And then actually, The nice thing here is if you had this little corner unit, maybe that's the perfect unit if you had a dog. So then you have this little area. Like so. We're just making it work. And let's get the little doggy bags right there. That's perfect then. Okay, I love it. Very cool. So this, now we've got the dog and the bikes, something a little unique on each side. Okay, that's fun. Okay. I think it's a little duplex. It's kind of how I'm viewing these for sure. Okay. All right. Let's see. So we could do probably a 2x3 and then a 4x4. So let's just look and see if we did. Well, actually, this would be a 3x2. Okay, so we actually don't have one in that, so that's okay. But we probably, let's look and see if there's a 2x3. No, interesting, there's not. Okay, so then I guess we look at a 2x2. Yeah, we could do this, and then I bet you, is there? Oh, actually, let's just do one more of the 1x3s. Oh, that's really cute. Okay, and then that one has a back gate, which isn't gonna work. There we go. This one will work. Okay. Loving that. And we could actually move this over a smidge. And then there is a little bit of room to walk in between the buildings, which I think is always nice to have a little bit of space. Okay, that works. And then, yeah, now we could fit in a 4x4 here. I know it would have been much easier just to like zone this area and let things grow in, but these buildings are so cute. I'm really, oh yeah, this, now we could fit in this one here, which I liked because it has a very similar feel to the high school. It's kind of fun to pick these. Okay, let's actually move this over. So there's access to that door. Okay, so I see what we need to do here. Just because you wouldn't want kids running from this backyard over into this other apartment building. There we go. So yeah, Now there's a little, they got their little yard back there, which is nice. Okay. That works nice. Yeah, this one's nice too. Very traditional, like apartment building, courtyard situation. Okay, so then I think we grab do the same thing on this side here. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, so I think we do that all the way around here, like so. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, and then we've got these cute little options around, all around. No Mercy says, I think placing the buildings really deliberately and thoughtfully makes an area feel way nicer than zoning. Yes. Yeah, the pink one, the pink little tree that I added. I got that one from the workshop. Or is this the little tree that comes with the Japanese? I can't remember. I can't remember. Okay. Okay, so we've, let's see if we can do things. Just keep changing it up a little different. Okay, so definitely we'll want to have a little fence here on this side for that. Okay, and then let's see if there's a 4x3 and have the apartment facing the school. No, there's not. Okay, so then let's look and see if there's a 3x4. Yes, there are. Okay. That's a more modern one. That one we've already used. Oh, this is kind of nice. There's that one. Let's change our lighting here so we can see what we're looking at. Oh yeah, that has a nice feel to it. Let's bring this one here and let's give a fence on the other side. Yeah, that's pretty nice. There is a little stair this way. Okay, that's interesting. Well, then let's do this. Let's bring this up to the building that way. Let's bring this over. Yeah, and then there's a nice pathway. You can walk this way. Again, really handy if you have a dog in the apartment there. So then you have most of your grass on this side. So let's go ahead. Just put the little dog thing back here. And let's just put another one of those little cute trees over here. And our little bench. Whoops. Nice. Okay. That's nice. So then maybe those buildings are like the dog-friendly ones. That looks really nice though. I do think we could probably bring this up to the pavement there. Okay, that looks nice. Oh, that's interesting, Shannon. Can't see shades of colors. Wow. That's really interesting. There's the thing, you know, when you have a disability like that, like I've heard that your other senses can be more heightened, and also you only know what you know. So, you know, you're only familiar with seeing the way that you see the world. So it's not like it's like, you know, you're missing out, but like that's just the way the world appears to you, right? So yeah, it's interesting though. Okay, let's put our little fence here. So that way, a little playground area. It is interesting though. These buildings are so well designed, but it is interesting that they've put this little playground area and there's no doors like on the back side. You would have to walk around the building, which isn't like the end of the world to have to do that, but it is interesting because so many of these. Oh no, there is a little door right there. I was like, it's weird though, because the rest of these buildings so thoughtfully, like there's little entrance and exits everywhere, and there's one. I just didn't see it. Look at that. Is there one on the other side too? No, it's just that side that has a door. That's cool. Hello, David. Welcome back. Yeah, vision is one of those things, like Steve said, like with older age, your vision starts to go. I remember when I had to get like reading glasses. I was like, oh, why am I sitting here like straining my eyes? I could just get reading glasses. I already had glasses for seeing like far away, because I've always had that since I was a kid. And yeah, now I have glasses for seeing far away, which I use for when I'm driving. And then now I have reading glasses too. Okay, let's go back into here. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, I'd actually be interested to see. Oh, there's some cute ones here. Oh, this is a nice one. That's interesting. Oh, that's very cute. We did 2 of these there. Okay, I like that. Need to give a little bit of room. Oh, and some of those apartments have nice little decks. That's nice. Okay. All right, so then what if we did 3 by 3? Well, that one has some parking. That's interesting. And then I wonder if we could do, so we do need some additional parking. We could fit in some extra parking. This might work. Is it too crunchy? There we go. Oh, fix my music here. Chris says, without my glasses, I'm as blind as a mole. Oh. Look at that. We all love video games and we all have eye problems. Our parents were right. You'll go blind if you keep looking at that screen. I cracked myself up. Okay. All right, this is nice then. I'm okay with this. And then I wonder if we should... Yeah, some additional parking there is actually quite nice. And then you can pull in from either side here. Okay, I actually think that's nice and practical. Good practical parking there. Yeah, that works really nice. I wonder if we should just do the exact same on the other side. Might be good to have that additional parking. I kind of like that. Even though these two buildings are different, we've kind of done something slightly different everywhere else. So let's do that again. Let's do something slightly different. Let's see if we have, do we have, no 4x2s. Okay, 3x2s. Kind of curious what different sizes we have. Let's look at our other 3x3s again. Oh, this is a different one with parking. Okay. We could do something with that. Maybe what we do with this one is actually bring this close. And with this one, yeah. Okay, this actually could work. If we did our little parking here, like that. I definitely want to move this around to the other side though. Yeah, that works. And then if we put this here, I bet we could even And now this is parking for, let's move this in a little bit. It's parking for that building and this building. Okay, that works really nice. Again, doing something a little different. Thank you for all the hearts. I see them. I appreciate them. Okay. Oh, do we have a 4x3? Actually, a 4x4 would fit. Might have to use move it, but it would fit. Let's see. Oh, this is a different corner building. Similar. I don't want to use that. Oh, this is kind of nice. What does the back side of this one look like? Oh, and it's got the trees. Actually, that works perfect with the parking lined up there. That's really nice. I do like that. Okay, so I think what I want to try to do then is move this and move this. That was a little walking space. So that's nice. So now this parking is accessible for all of these. Oh, I really like this one. This one's pretty cute. Okay. Whew, that took a minute, but I really like this. This looks really cool. Let's go ahead. Did we make everything historical? Let's double check. So I don't want anything to move since we just, I think we did, but I just want to double check. Oh, look, these ones I didn't. Bad, bad, bad. Okay, cool. Oh, this is so nice. Let's fix our lighting here. Yeah, this looks great. This looks great. I think we could do some additional buildings here and maybe some parking out back with maybe like a small road behind it. I think might be good. So I do think we want to kind of pack in this neighborhood. I think what I'll do is let's grab a small road here. Let's come to here and if we can do that. Yeah, so then what we could do, this could look really cool. So then if we did our do our parking in the back. Like so. And then what we could do is do some nice little 1x1 apartment buildings. Oh, look at how cute these are. Oh my gosh, stop it. Okay. Let's pause this for a second. Adorable. Okay, so then what we're gonna do, oh my gosh, stop it. These are so stinking cute. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4. We are gonna shift these down. And we're gonna just move these down slightly. And then that way there's walking room in between so they can walk to the parking, their cars. That's super cute. The 1x1s are adorable, Steve says, I am an IT person, and I don't know. When I streamed, where do I see the comments? So basically when you have a YouTube account, you have a studio area. And so I have 2 monitors. So one monitor is this one where I'm playing the game, and my other monitor, I see, like, I can see the hearts pop up, I can see all the comments, I can see how long I've been streaming. It'll let me know, like, if my internet's good and how that's going. So yeah, it gives you all the info. Okay, and then here I think we do some 2x2s. These are cute. Let's do these. And we'll definitely do some fencing here, but the nice thing is now we have just enough room for parking there. And we can fit in also probably some bicycle parking as well, which would be good. Good to have. Yeah, we definitely can. Okay, let's fit this right in here. Perfect. Like this. A little surface painter in here. This is not quite straight. Let's actually move this in. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Okay, we'll do a lot of landscaping along the back. That's going to be great. Let's mark all of these historical. Man, these 1x1s are adorable. Do you guys remember Larry's 1x1 city? I thought that was the coolest thing. I'm kind of sad that, like, didn't take off for him. I thought it should have. But then again, I know Larry had a lot of stuff busy with life happen in any case. Okay, so let's also put some bicycle parking on this side here. Very cute. And then additionally, we are going to take off that surface painter, and we are going to bring our path right there. Yeah, we just need a lot of trees behind here, a little fencing here. Oh, this is great though. This is fantastic. Okay, let's now see. I'm going to reset this, and I bet it'll probably be good now this time. I mean, people have to have a chance to go to school, but we should be in a much better position. You use 3 monitors. Yeah, I mean, I have my Mac on my other desk, my work desk, and then ever since I got into City Skylines, I started playing on my laptop Mac, which of course did not work very long. And then I played on my Mac for a while, which was okay. And then I finally got a PC, so then I got a second desk and an extra monitor. But I mean, that came in phases. It came in phases. Let's go ahead and, while we're here, bring this along to there, at least. Okay. All right. I think that's groovin'. All right, so then on this side here, we could fit in, I mean, depending on, but I think we really want 3x3s instead of 4x4s. It just gives us a bit more room to work with. Yeah, these are nice. That's nice. A little too modern. Not quite what I want, but I do think these are nice. Let's go ahead and look at the 4x4s again though, because there is room. Let's just see. Oh, now these are nice. These are really nice. Oh yeah, and we can definitely just do some fencing behind here. Yeah, that's great actually. Okay, and then let's go back to our 2x2s. Okay, let's mark these historical. And we can definitely fit in some parking as well. Oh yeah, I like this a lot. Okay, let's grab these. Let's move these down to here. Let's grab our little parking for right there. That's fantastic. And additionally, I think what I'd like to do is give these each a little bit of parking. Like so. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, definitely need some fencing back here, some landscaping. This is gonna look really nice once we've got all this stuff behind here though. These are pretty cute. Okay. We are on a roll. Yeah, we did. So we've got our high school, we've got our elementary school, and our daycare. The thing I want to put in is a bit of a a bit of a satellite university situation. I also want to put a little pedestrian road across here. I think that would look really cute. Let's actually do that, I think. We are going to this straight across. We are going to grab this and let's see. Oh yeah. Plenty of room. Okay. Good deal, good deal. Okay, and then let's come back to our roads. That one I went a smidge too far. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's nice. I think the only thing I want to do though is we change out our tree. I wonder if we should just do the we should just do this. Yeah, with no tree is better on that. Okay, that's cute. So I think what we could do here in this little corner is we could, or maybe we do it over here. I was thinking about like a little miniature satellite college situation. Like just one of these really small ones. This one. Like we could build like a cute little something around this. I've done that before. It ends up looking really nice. It's kind of a funky building. But there's some nice little opportunities to like build a little thing around it. Yeah, we could do something cool with this. Okay, let's actually grab let's grab the food truck plaza. That's appropriate. Oh, we want to leave room for that parking. Oh, maybe I pull this on the other side here. Yep, and then we can do some parking out front. Yep. That's nice. Yeah, that makes sense to have the little food trucks there. Like this is a little satellite college building. I like that. Yeah, that's pretty nice. A little landscaping will blend that in too. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Joy builds tacos. Yeah. We definitely could put, we should put a little something or other. Although we do have all of our taco trucks over here. Look at, and I love how many people are just using our public transportation and our pedestrian roads. They're moving into the neighborhood, which is great. I think this is fantastic. Okay. All right, so I need to heat up my coffee. Let's, and I want to keep filling up. We have a huge residential demand, so I want to keep packing this side of our little community here with homes. Let's fix the lighting here. I'm gonna go heat up my coffee, and yeah, then we'll keep working on this area. I'm excited. Okay. Take your games. Hello. When is Joy going to build cookies? I do make cookies from time to time. I haven't made cookies in a while. It's because then I eat them. All good, David. Thank you, No Mercy, as always. I like how this is coming together. This is really nice. Really nice. Yeah, it's already getting some students there. I wonder how our, wow, that already has quite a lot of students. That's great. That is great. Okay. Let's do some little fencing around here. Is going to make me feel a lot better about this situation. Okay. We'll fix that in a second. And then we just need to come from here to there, and then this just needs to come right up there, which is nice. Okay. Need some good intentional landscaping around there, but I feel better having the fence there at least. Okay, so let's go ahead and fit in our parking there, and then let's look for I can't remember, is there a 2x4 or no? Oh, there is. That's right. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, that's nice with the trees too. These buildings are so beautiful. Just so nicely detailed. Looks so great. Okay. That's nice. Okay, let's grab some nice landscaping going along the back here. Already looking much better. Very nice, very nice. Perfect. Okay, I like that. Yeah, that looks really nice. Okay. And then we have an opportunity here for a park. I think we go ahead and stick with our fence there. And this is probably where we could fit in that other park of Larry's that I like so much. Probably fit in both of them actually. Yeah, we can fit that one in over there, which will be great. Okay. Let's grab this one. Go ahead and give that a little bit of room actually. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. We can fix this up with landscaping. Very nice. Very cute. Okay. And then what we can do, we could, people will walk through the fence if I do that though. Some nice little curvy path here. We got this, we got this. Okay, and then we can just put some props out here. Gazebo. Like so. And we could just bring in some lovely trees. Very nice, very nice. A little touch of color here. Oh, this is looking cute. Okay. That's nice. There we go. Now, just made something real cute out of nothing. Perfect little spot for a park. Park 18. Yeah, there we go. There's Park 18. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back because I want to grab that other park of Larry's, this one with the playground. That's such a nice amenity for this community. And I think we just position it here. We grab our fencing. Like so. Can I pull this? Oh, I can pull it all the way back. Nice. Okay, good. All right, then I can bring this down. Oh, let's just actually use a little bit of the gravel here. And then bring that to there. Yeah, that works. That works. Okay. Let's continue our little path here. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. This is looking snazzy. That's great. That is great. This is such a nice park that Larry created. It's on the workshop. If you guys don't have this, definitely grab this one. Just looks really sharp. So, 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 so nice. Okay, then what we can do here is we can get double duty here. There's already a fence along this, so actually that totally helps. So what we can do now is make this a dog park next to the playground. So let's bring in a little water. Let's bring in, oh, we actually do need a little bit of fencing though. Oh, we can't attach that. Perfect. Okay. Go ahead and like so. Whoops, wrong fencing. I just want the park fence. I don't want the amusement fence. Okay. And if we bring this to here, and this is our entrance to the dog park then. So we've got little poop bags right there. And our little dog park sign. A little bench or two in the shade so you can sit and watch the dog play. And then we'll just leave all this open and we'll just put a couple trees in the corner up here. And we'll call it good. We don't need more than that. So that's our little dog park. So we've got a little bit of everything. A little bit of basketball, big old playground, little dog park. Really nice for all these apartments here. We just need where do people walk? Well, I guess they're walking in all those places. Okay. All right, we should put a rock or two. Like so. And then let's go ahead and grab a nice little pink tree here. There we go. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. There we go. Now we're looking good. Woohoo! Rocks and bushes, that's right. Hello, Greg. Park 17B. Man, I don't even know how many parks we have in Cider River. So many parks. So many parks. Okay, this is looking really sharp now. I like that a lot. We should probably check in on our trolley with all these new people. We might need a larger trolley. I don't know. What do you guys think? Also, I need to clearly add a trolley stop over here. I might. Yeah, look at that. That's the problem. Oh, nope, didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Okay, so where is our little trolley? Because I know we only have one and it has like very low capacity. Where is it? Oh no. Where's this little guy? Reset. There it is. There's our little trolley. Yep. Okay, so let's see. Let's go. Let's go 55 and we'll go to, I think that's all we'll need because this will even itself out quite a bit. So that's going to work. Wow, this is so great. How busy everything is. This is fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, I feel like we could definitely do a much nicer job over here with these things. Put that there. Extra parking there. Okay. Now, on this side here, we have a little bit of industry demand. So let's go ahead and get into here and let's actually look at 3x3. Perfect. That's nice. And then I think we can grab some trees here. Be careful with the trolley though. These trees might be too big actually. Need something a little bit better. So glad almost all those people got picked up. That's excellent. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Oh, this is a nicer tree. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, and actually, we forgot to change these trees. There we go. Okay, yeah, I think that's gonna work. Okay. I'm glad you guys are liking it. You could never have too many parks. That is for sure. More holly jolly trolleys, yeah. Well, now we got two, which I think works really nicely. Okay. Let's work on this cute little area here. Do some rocks. Flowers. Very nice. Okay. And a couple little trees here. That's nice. Gotta love that. Okay, and then I think, remember we were talking about our bakery. So essentially, we can slow this down now. We were looking at, we already put down the bakery. We were going to copy the bakery and put it in here, which I think that'll work really well. Do we remember? Oh, I think, yeah, I think the bakery is actually in our very first town. I think so. Yeah, didn't we put the bakery over in here? No, the flour mill's over there. Did I not put a bakery over here? Where did I put the bakery then? Oh, it's right here. I was like, I know I put it here. Okay, so we're going to take this and copy. And then we are going to come all the way over to here. But this is going to be great. We make this all farming. It will support the bakery big time. Let's put this here. Yeah, let's put the bakery here. And then let's do our trees again. I think that looked really nice. Yeah, this is nice. Very nice. Yeah, it makes sense to have it on this kind of, this is where our grocery store is, the bakery, so that'll be really nice. I like that a lot. Troy builds cookies, yep. Yes, you can, Shannon. Yes, you can. So you just like you would anything else, you just grab it. And especially if you have the cinematic camera, yeah, you can get that first person view. With the ferries though, like depending on the ferry boat, like kind of like the buses, sometimes your view is a little wonky. But yes. Okay, let's see. Do all these people get picked up? Or the majority of them at least? Let's see. Well, it's sitting there a long time. Well, hello. The Jolly Trolley is doing some things. Well, I mean, it's not surprising, but also, no. Okay, so clearly what I think I need to do then is add a bus out here and make a bus that goes direct from here to this train station, because that's what everyone's doing, and let the trolley be for the activities. So let's add a bus. Can I put a bus on a regular trolley line? Probably not. Or can we? Probably not. But that's okay. We can put, you know, if we put a bus here, actually, then they can walk. And that's good. So I think that's what we should do. Can you put a regular bus on here, though? I mean, if you can, that would be ideal. Because then I would just... Oh, I guess you can. Well, that's fantastic. Okay, let's pause this for a second. So our 10,000th bus line. $26. Okay, not bad. This is the Jolly Express. All right, so this one, we of course are gonna do my favorite bus, 75, and, or should we go ahead and just do, if we did the 100 and back and forth, do like one express bus back and forth. Let's just see if I would like to keep a trolley stop here, but I think we have to wait and see. Do people, what we might have to do is take this off just for a moment. Now, where did they go? Do they go across the street? Why are they not going to the bus? What is happening? No! I want you to go to the bus. Why are they doing that? It's rude. Oh, people are gathering at the bus stop now. I'm going to take that stop off just for a minute. We're going to let all those people walk where they need to walk. Because the bus has to be faster than taking the trolley, I would imagine. Let's just give this a moment to sort itself out. Yes, exactly. Yes, general CS jank. Yes, exactly, exactly. Oh, that bus is probably having to come from like forever away too. Oh, it's already here. Wow, didn't actually take that long. See, that's too big of a bus. I really think I want to go with a different bus. But there's already 125 people waiting, so it would be good if we're going to have this express bus. To have that situation. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so now can I add back in the trolley? And what's that gonna do? So I do like having, well, maybe we don't actually need, because I do like having the trolley stop right here for the seniors though, so that they can ride the trolley around town. Let's just see what happens. Now we're experimenting. But while we're sitting here, we can detail up this area and wait and watch and wait and see what happens. We'll see. We shall see. Oh, you know what would be good to have here actually is a coffee shop. Good little spot for a coffee shop. I don't know if you guys can hear Anna. She's dreaming, making little funny noises over there. She's so cute. Okay, let's see. What is happening now? Is this getting a ton of people again? Yeah, 87, too many. Okay, so I think what we need to do is just, unfortunately, not have the trolley stop here. But what we can do is we can move this a little closer for the seniors. And yeah, that's nicely spaced out actually. That works. That works. Okay. I think that should do well. Yeah, then I bet what we could do is go ahead and switch this out for the bus that I like. And just have two of them that go back and forth. And I think that'll be fine. I think that will work. Yeah, it is a lot of people. We do have some really beautiful trees, especially thanks to Mr. Mason, who has made us beautiful trees for this game. Like really beautiful. Okay. All right, so I left this purposely here so we could do a touch of landscaping in between here. I think if we do some roses, that would look really nice in between there. Nice. Okay, and then can we fit, oh, it's just kind of a bit, I think this is not going to, well, maybe though. Actually, not bad. You can still, yeah, you can still walk around that. That actually works out pretty good. Okay. I'm all right with that. Yeah, that actually works out really nicely. Okay, cute. Cute, cute, cute. I wish the game would, I mean, it would be so great to have a trolley stop right here, but the problem is they're just, for whatever reason, they're not seeing the bus as faster. So that just is what it is. And that's fine. That'll be what it's going to be. Okay, let's just bring in some nice trees through here. Lovely. I saw City Planner Plays use a set of golf course assets in CS1. They are out there. Yes, and also, Shannon, if you look at the series that we did, not this last one, but the one from the 2 years ago from the Skylines 6, I think it was like the last episode, was Steven, and he did a really epic golf course and used very little assets. It turned out so good. I bet you No Mercy could find the link to that episode for us. But I was blown away by that. It looked so nice. Yeah, and that was very little. I think there wasn't many assets at all. But yeah, there is a golf course pack that I believe that he, or did he make his own using, I can't remember, but that was, oh, thank you, No Mercy. There you go, Shan. Watch that episode. Yeah, we'll have to do a golf course. Yeah, there are assets for it. Okay, we can slow this back down now. We don't need this that much. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our fence here. And just bring our fence along here. That's going to be nice. All right, and then we can have some more apartments along here, which will be great. So let's do some 3x3s. Yeah, that was such a great episode. Ooh, this is where I could use those colorful ones that I like. Right here. A little different style, but I do like these. Let's bring this all the way to the edge. And that way we can get a little room in between the buildings. That's nice. Oh yeah, that works out really, really well. And then we can make a little pedestrian connection there, which is helpful. Okay. Oh, maybe actually, let's see, we did the coffee shop down there. Maybe this is an opportunity to do something on this corner. Yeah, this could be cute for a little shop situation. Yeah, there's that one, which is nice. We could use move it and fit that in. That would actually be nice to have. Little health food spot. That works out really nice. Okay, let's grab our trees. Yeah, that's nice. Lovely. Except this needs to come up just a smidge. There we go. And here comes our bus. Yeah, I mean, it's a little over, but I think with the 2 buses back and forth with the express, that should end up working out just fine. Man, this doesn't seem to have had any impact with it being moved to the corner. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and move it back to where it's kind of a bit more center to all of this activity. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Let me just make sure the only spot, okay, good. So the only spot the bus is on this like super slow is right here. The other thing I could do is I could bring the bus into here. It would, although I do kind of like having it there, kind of makes sense. We'll leave it there. Leave it there. Okay. We're making progress. Enjoy your dinner. We'll see you back. Oh, thanks, Shannon. I appreciate that. Yeah, I remember when City Planner Play did that. What build was that on? I think that was the one he was doing, the one that he did like lots of mods and assets. He did a whole like area that was a like a very fancy golf course with like a big, it's like a big to-do. But I remember there was problems with the assets, but then I think he was able to fix whatever the problem was. But yeah, that was a fun one. That was a fun one. I'm just gonna go ahead and continue our fencing vibe through here like so. And then probably down here as well. That's nice. Okay, so should we just pack in more residents? I mean, I think that's the thing to do because we're not going to really have, I mean, we might have some over here. And we have like all the other services. Man, this one's still, well, hopefully people will have some, get educated here shortly. Yeah, because we have our bank, we have like all of our, this is like the town here, like little main street. So really don't need much. Yeah, maybe it was Steve. The county one. Yes, the one where he was doing all that. That was so cool. So cool. Yeah. I think like the series that I will always remember and that I might actually like go back and watch is New Tealand from Biffa. That was my favorite one he's ever done. And then gosh, it's hard for Overcharge Egg because I really like the snow one that he did, but like his first like big town, I can't remember the name of it right now, which is a shame, and I should be fired. That one was amazing because it was all vanilla. That was so cool. Yes, CPP's was Clearwater County. Yes. Oh, congratulations, Tomas. Nice. Nice. That's awesome. I really liked Steven's build before his last city. Again, I should remember what these are called, but I don't. Cities by Steven. Loved that one. Gosh, yeah, there's just so many builds like that series that I just like, you know, from like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, we were in the City Skylines Prime. Now everyone's kind of, you know, either left or they're riding with City Skylines too. I don't know if there's any, I mean, I know that like, what was I'm trying to say? I know that console players are still having to play City Skylines 1 because they don't have played City Skylines 2. And I know that some creators are doing series in both games, but I don't know if there's anyone who's just doing City Skylines 1. Besides me, but maybe there is. Don't know. Okay, what do we need out here? Let's actually look at, I am actually curious about, okay, we could actually use some fire coverage. Police is pretty good. Wonder about our death care though. Oh yeah, we have our little guy up there. All right. Yeah, it might actually be a good thing to put a little fire station in here. Not a bad idea. But we've got some really nice ones that are small. Yeah, so we could put this here. I wonder if we should like it dead end into the fire station. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, that's nice. All right, and let's also do I mean, if we're doing it, might as well do it. Let's put our little police station here as well. And this is my favorite, like, little tiny medical clinic. I like that. So we'll put that there too. I wonder if we should put this in the middle since it has parking, which I kind of like. Yeah, let's do that. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Nice. Simple, simple, simple. And this could be public park space back here. So I think what we could do is just grab a little bit of our farm fence here. Like so. And then essentially we can grab now, we can grab our this little guy. Right here. Perfect. And now we've got a nice little park area back here. Okay, let's grab some of these small trees, these ones. Line this up. Lovely. Yeah, that's nice. I wonder also, can we put, we probably could, this cute little gazebo. I wonder if we could get it to work. We can. Right, like there. Okay, let's move this tree. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so now all we need, actually what we could do, yeah. That is nice. Okay, cute. We've created a pretty cute little park. That works. Let's go ahead though. That's so it's not connecting to the road, even though people will walk through the fence. But yeah, it's just like a little tiny park. Nothing to write home about. But it's nice to have something small. Make use of the space. Okay, cute. Aw, thanks, Steve. Yeah, Donnie, that's what I'm saying, except for a console, like, that's all they have. So, yeah. Yeah, it's just, for me, I just don't get the same kind of joy I get when I play CS1. I've tried several times, and I'll keep trying, you know, when there's a big new update, but I don't know. I can't get the same kind of vibe or feeling or colorfulness. It just feels drab. But that's just me. I build for aesthetics. Now, I think if you're into like city management and you love tinkering with all that stuff, then you can't beat City Skylines 2, because essentially it's a whole lot of tinkering. Okay, so let's actually grab, yeah, this is a nice big tree for back along here. Nice big, tall, fluffy tree to block the highway shenanigans. Nice. Oh yeah, that's nice. That is nice. Let's pull this all the way along here. Doesn't like that, but that's okay. Okay. Nice. And I think again, I mean, why not? We bring this fence didn't mean to block the trees there. There we go. We can make this a little park space since we have these little park spaces down there, so we can just use some props here. Like so, and then why don't we also grab some playground. Let's make a nice little playground there. And then let's grab there we go. Just something simple. Don't need anything too fancy. I think we definitely need some flowers though. Some nice colorful flowers. Also, if you lived here next to the Christmas town on the off seasons when it wasn't as popular, you kind of had the place to yourself. That's kind of nice. Okay, there we go. That's cute. Okay, now that's more of a playground area. Very cute. Okay. Very nice. Yes, we do need some more death care because we only have the one over here. So we definitely do need that. We just have one crematorium over there and we've added a ton of people. So yeah, I think we could add something. You know, we could put a cemetery back right here. That actually might look, we could make that a thing. Give it a little space so we can put some trees in between here. But yeah, I think this would be really nice actually. There we go. And we can fit some parking out front. Just straighten these out right out front. Very nice, that works. And then like so. Whoops. Yeah. Hey, that worked out pretty perfect on a nice little curve there. Yeah, I did do Tiny Glade for a minute, which I still really enjoy it, but it's, I still like CS2 better. I guess I'm just kind of a one game pony. It is a very fun game. Tiny Glade's really fun, and they've made a lot of updates too, and I do like it. I just haven't made any videos in there. But maybe that's just like, maybe Tiny Glade is just like my game that I don't record, you know, that I just play for fun. Okay, so What should we have? Maybe we wait and see if we can find like a, it could be fun to actually have like a bakery, to put here. But for now, let's just hide all this here, like so. All right, everybody. Well, I've been streaming for quite a long time. So tomorrow I'm going to stream again, and we are going to, let's get out of here. So tomorrow we're going to fill in the rest of this little bit here. So we need to figure out what we're going to put there. Probably some more little shops and things, touristy type stuff. But maybe we'll also fit in some like cute little Airbnb type things, like we did that here. That could be fun. And then we'll fill out the rest of this area, like up to here. We'll fill in all of this and get that situated. So yeah, I think that's going to be great. And then what we'll be able to do next week is we'll start on our farming here to support our bakery and all of that. So that'll be really great. But yeah, I'm really happy with what we got done today. I love how this whole neighborhood turned out. Really great. Really great little spot. And I love that we were able to just plug right into our pedestrian road here and create this little area for the seniors as well. Yeah. What a great little neighborhood to live in. Love this. All right, everybody. Well, no, I don't like CS2 better. I like CS1. No, what I'm saying is I like CS1 better than Tiny Glade. CS2, I don't actually like that much at all. We know that. No. I love Tiny Glade, though. Did I say it that backwards? Probably said that backwards. Oh, you're just messing with me. Okay, good. Well, I appreciate all of you so much. This was really fun. Like I said, I think we streamed for almost 3 hours today, but we got a lot done. So, yeah. Thank you, everyone, and I hope you all have a joyful day. And I'll catch you next time, which is tomorrow.